Alright, kids. So, we try to be positive on this channel. We just try to talk about movies we enjoy. We try to spread some good art we don't feel is being appreciated enough.
What inherent fucking lies, you shill.
Yeah, okay, because we finally got around to watching a movie we didn't really enjoy. And I went into this thinking, this might be okay, might be something that might be enjoyable. It has a pretty good review score. 94% on fucking Rotten Tomatoes. It was a piece of shit!
It fucking sucked.
It was awful.
The movie's cam and it's just fucking trash. That's what I felt the entire time I was watching it.
Yes, okay, so, basic concept of this movie. It's about a cam girl, Twitch type streamer, you know, the chicks that get naked on camera and you give them money to, like, do shit. You know, idiots that basically watch streamed porn. That type of... That's what the whole movie's about. Well, you have this cam girl who is going about her usual thing, just, you know, taking money from gross middle-aged men off the internet and not thinking about paying her taxes. Because I guarantee that was what she was scared of the entire movie, the fucking IRS catching her. But what it comes down to is it's about this chick trying to break into the top ranks of the streamer e-girl community. And then some spooky shit starts happening.
Some crazy ghost starts taking over her account, and it becomes her.
Yeah, and nothing fucking happens.
Literally nothing.
Never. Now, this is the first, I think literally the first horror movie that I've watched where they have a monster that's not even set up.
Yeah, it's just the monster just kind of exists. It's not really set up in any way. You get some very small allusions to something that might be happening or occurring, but you're not entirely certain.
Yeah, it's literally never fucking established as a bad thing or a problem or like, okay, the big threat of the entire fucking movie, the big issue that the main character has to solve is that someone's in her account and taking her money.
Essentially, the big overarching theme of this movie is getting a job is hard. I just want to be a cam girl.
That's literally the problem of the movie. You have a main character who... Let's step back a bit so we can kind of explain some things, because this right now just sounds like piss and vinegar style ranting.
That's all it is.
Yes. But it follows this girl by the name of Alice. She's really desperate to break into the top ranks of e-girl, cam girl shit, which I think I've already explained. Well, she tries super hard to do whatever she can to get into this, including faking her suicide multiple times.
Yes.
And that kind of comes to a point where in the beginning of the movie you think, oh, this could actually be kind of spooky, you know, this is kind of neat. And to be fair, I have seen reviews that have talked a bit about the plot already, so I knew certain things going in, but very, very few details, nothing really specific, you know, because I wanted to keep the mystery of this. But the entire movie is just so vague, and not in a good way, where, you know, something like It Follows, you had a very vague monster. You know, you had no idea what it was, you had no idea why it did what it did, you just knew it was really fucking bad, and if it got its hands on you, you died horribly. You missed, like, even that in this movie, where you don't know what it is, you don't know why it's doing it,
and you don't even really know what it does. It seems like this creature's sole purpose in life is to just steal your identity.
Yeah, just steal your identity and steal your money. That's it. It's a fucking Jewish AI. That's what it is.
Confirmed.
Yeah. And really, like, it wouldn't even be that bad if it played with maybe some more of the psychological aspects, because a lot of comments I was seeing in videos, like I said, where I was looking up reviews of this, because it has a massively high critic score, so I thought, okay, this could be interesting. I want to see some stuff about this. I like watching kind of under-the-radar style horror movies that could be really good. We talked about Clove Hitch. That's not really talked about too much. But every single comment I was seeing was trying to allude to Perfect Blue. You know, the anime film Perfect Blue by Satoshi Kon, which, I'm saying it right now, is one of the greatest horror movies of all time.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. Super fucking good. And I was thinking the entire time, okay, so this is going to call back to Perfect Blue. Maybe there'll be some overlapping themes or maybe some new ideas. One, it's nothing like Perfect Blue, so stop fucking comparing it to this piece of trash. Two, the only thing I can see revolving around either of the two films are themes of sexual exploitation. Which even then, Perfect Blue is a very, very staunch, that's bad, you don't understand what it does to people, it can fuck you in the head for a long time. Because, that, you know, you can argue that's one of the main reasons Mima in Perfect Blue went completely batshit insane. In this movie, it's, hey, let's show some footage of cam girls butt naked and doing stuff.
Yeah, it almost feels like it wants to have a message saying, like, sexploitation is bad, while also using sexploitation.
Yeah. I don't even know if you could say that it says it's bad.
Because, yeah, according to the end of it, it might not be that bad.
Yeah, because, like, literally, the whole thing in the movie is, hey, sex workers are people too, which, you know, obviously you're wrong, they're just meat. You know, they're there to exist and suck up all the resources. You need to murder whores today, children. But, really, obviously, I get the message. Okay, it's sex work isn't as easy as you think. You have to deal with a lot of bullshit. You have to deal with creeps. You have to deal with this. You have to deal with people disrespecting you, not thinking you have a real job, and all that. I get it. But that doesn't immediately make everything in the movie scary.
By any means at all.
Yeah, it's just like, oh no, she won't make money. Even though it never establishes that she's losing her house, losing her stuff. There's literally no threat.
Literally, the worst thing that happens is something that would have happened, like, eventually anyways. You know, where a kid gets a hold of, like, the video that's happening.
And he spreads it around.
Yeah, and it, like, her family finds out and stuff, and it's like, that's something that was going to happen no matter what. You know, you're on a website full of, like, 100,000, or almost 150,000, like, e-girls out there, like, spreading their fucking cheeks on camera. Eventually a teenage boy is going to be like, oh shit, that's my friend's fucking sister.
Yeah, I mean, that shit's inevitable. And really, it wouldn't even be that hard to make this into a bit more of a, I don't want to say contemporary horror movie, because making it contemporary is kind of something it already is. It's basic psychological thriller, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Not scary in the slightest, but whatever. But no, like, because it tried to establish that the threat is this kind of, like, artificial intelligence type algorithm thing. Like, it basically takes whatever footage of you is online and copies you into a real person that is completely independent, acts independently, and as a concept, that's not bad. It's basically just, let's make an AI out of a person,
yeah.
But it's not bad. The problem is it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, even in scenes where I actually thought these scenes had a lot of potential, where it's just Alice and fake Alice talking, I thought you could do a lot with that. You could actually have some creepy shit where maybe fake Alice is, like, trying to, like, scare her or get her to kill herself, get into her head and fuck with her. She acts like Alice is a completely different person and is still doing the cam girl, like, oh, hey, baby, what are you doing shit. It's like, so what does this thing do?
Yeah, I guess its sole purpose just kind of seems to, like, erase a person, their online identity, or just completely and totally assume it, but at the same time, like, there's nothing really scary. They don't play with that in any way that would really make it scary. And, like, the worst part about it is just when other people start to, like, find out about it, and it just seems to, like, make her, it makes the main character, it makes her panic, but as an audience, it makes you, like, mildly inconvenienced and mildly concerned.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, creepy guy's being creepy.
Yeah, creepy guys. This guy's, like, in the bathroom with her, getting upset with her because, like, she's doing a cam show. It's like, okay, nothing crazy is going. He's in a restaurant full of people. He's not gonna, like, do anything.
Yeah, and the minute he tries to do anything, she fights him off.
Yeah, she fights him off, and he's immediately shut down by other people that are there, even though he's trying to lie to him, of course.
Yeah, and I mean, that by itself is not bad if they establish that it's growing in intensity, that more people are getting obsessed with her, trying to find her, and it's impacting real Alice more. Yeah. Like, that's something that could have worked, or hell, even if you want to just break it down to this evil Alice is completely evil and will kill people and all that, it doesn't do that at all. And you could have easily found, like, there's a perfect monster this movie could have touched on. I even talked to you about it as the movie was, like, beginning and kind of starting to build up, in that, hey, why not have it just be a succubus? You know, like a succubus demon steals your identity, steals your face, gets all this attention and love from men, and maybe when it starts to set up dates with people, it fucking kills them and eats them. That way it can impact real Alice, and that people think she's a murderer and all that, and it's like, you could at least have some threat.
Yeah, it would actually end up having a consequence. Because that's a real big thing about this movie that I walked away from it from was nothing happened. There was no consequence for any of the main characters, really.
She doesn't even learn anything at the end.
No, she doesn't learn anything. She might have an assault charge under her belt, depending on if someone decides they want to go to the police or not.
Yeah, but the guy she assaulted was kind of creepy.
It was kind of creepy, but it was still assault.
She walked on him jerking off in the bathroom. If that happens, there's no such thing as assault.
Listen, if you just look at a dude masturbating and you take out a fucking taser, that counts as assault.
We'll discuss the nuances of beating the shit out of dudes masturbating later. But the point is, this is not a movie that's you watch because you want to see something genuinely good, which the critic score is obviously going to tell you that's the case.
Yeah. However, the user score says says a completely different tale.
Yeah, user score is like, this is stupid. And yeah, they're pretty much right. And really, it's kind of funny to make fun of, because just the absolute lack of any consequence whatsoever can... Because it does try to play it off as Alice is starting to lose her mind and ooh, all this, but it never goes anywhere. So yeah, it's funny to see like, oh no, she's freaking out because she has to get a job now. It's like, haha.
That's what it ended up boiling down to, was just both of us making fun of her, like, having to get a job.
Yeah. And like I said, it's not even like we're completely against the whole idea of, like, e-thoughts or cam girls or shit like that. It's like, it's a fucking market. Who cares? It's just a thing that exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's just the fact that the girl that's set up in this movie is just kind of a bad person. She's kind of a spoiled brat. She's very, like, nasty to people. It's like...
She's not very nice to people, and it's very clear from the moment the movie opens that she's just exploiting everybody.
Yeah, she's exploiting everyone around her. She's kind of exploiting herself in a lot of ways, which, you know, at that point, that's up to her. She's a grown-ass adult. Who gives a fuck? But just at the end of the movie, after everything that's happened, after everything she finds out about the monster, she goes right back into doing cam shit.
Yeah, she just decided that it's completely and totally okay.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I don't care that this is eventually going to happen again. There's nothing I can do to stop it. I'll just make a new account, and one after that, and one after that. It's like, there's only so many fake IDs.
Yeah, like, I honestly want to know how much money she ended up making from this, that she's like, you know what? If this stuff happens again, I'll fight an internet demon again.
Yeah, and really, like, what I want to know is, because they do actually establish that, you know, she is trying to get her account back and all that, but that's another thing where, like, nobody treats this anywhere near the severity it deserves, because this is not like a lot of horror movies where, you know, you have the kids go to the cops and they try to explain everything, but the cops are like, get out of here, you crazy kooks, you goofy goober motherfuckers. Like, one, she has very clear evidence at almost all times that this is happening.
Yes.
It's just nobody understands the technicals, where it can say she's online, like the fake her is online doing a show, and she will respond to whatever comment you put in, and she tries to show that to people, and they're like, that's kind of weird. Are you doing a pre-recorded show? It's like,
no, I'm not.
It's like, she just said orange.
She said orange, yeah, but you told us to, like, put orange in there. No! No, that's not how this works.
Yeah, it really doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just goofy.
Yeah, it's goofy, and like the cops, just other people that are around here, just no one seems to understand what's going on. And where did this take place? Was it Arkansas? Kansas?
California, Arizona, that area.
That area. Just honestly, people should know, like, that's not how this works. And the cops really just pissed me off.
Yeah, because they were so, like you have those situations where someone can misinterpret what someone else said. This is like her saying, someone just died in my bathroom, and they say, there's no one dead in your garage. What are you fucking talking about? It's like, you did not listen in the slightest.
She's literally like, someone's stealing my identity and posing as me online, and they look like me, and they're like, hey, fuck you, don't go online if you don't want to see stuff like that. And it's like,
yeah, they acted like she was pissed off that she was watching porn.
It's literally just like, no, that's not the issue here. Someone stole my fucking identity.
Yeah, okay. I know exactly why I'm so angry at this movie, and it has nothing to do with, one, it's the Perfect Blue comparisons, because it's nothing like Perfect Blue.
Yeah.
It's that this is a very shitty version of Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal, because that revolved around the dude finding out he had a doppelganger of himself. But that was really good and actually explored really cool concepts with that. And this is just like, oh, there's someone that looks like me. They're taking my fucking money!
How fucking dare you take my shill money?
Yeah, that's it. And it's like, it's not scary. It's not scary. Any scene that looks marginally kind of cool, as soon as you realize it's pretty good, it ruins it.
Yeah.
The only thing I can really say that I like is the chick who plays the main girl is not bad at acting.
No.
I think she actually does a pretty decent job. It's not like...
She doesn't really actually show up to do very much in the movie up until, like, towards the very end.
Yeah, that's where you can actually get some, like, genuinely pretty good performances.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's alright. But even then, it's like, it's a Blumhouse movie.
Yeah, I saw it whenever it opened up, and I saw Blumhouse, and I was like, oh, no.
Yeah. So really, like, if you are desperate to watch a horror movie with cam girls, one, there's probably 50 million Z-level trash, bottom-of-the-barrel fucking horror movies out there you can watch.
That would probably piss you off less than this one would.
Yeah. Two, just watch porn. Just watch porn. We all know why you want to watch this. And three, critics fucking suck.
Yeah, they blatantly lied to me on this one.
They blatantly fucking lied. We're gonna watch something good now. So
Please.
get fucked.
See you, losers.